Back in the West, West on my chest. Flexing my pecs, I been hitting my reps. Too strong to SD, then LA is next. Coast up to the Bay, then LV for best on my...
What's up, you guys? Figured I'd start doing some post-workout debriefs because I find that it's hard to get, everything settled for a video in the middle of the day. I got a business to run. I got a 2-year-old that's still at home. And so it's just hard for me to get away and do stuff. So I figured right after the workouts in the morning, I would start posting some stuff, kind of inspirational, educational, as far as fitness is concerned, just to help you guys to get along. So the first thing I want to address is, given that we're in a pandemic, I know a lot of people are struggling with, weight and, it's trainers and everybody, because you're at home, there's food in the kitchen all the time, and it's food that you bought, so it's stuff that you typically are going to like. So it's going to be a constant temptation, especially if you go grocery shopping and you allow yourself to buy the stuff that you guilty pleasure type stuff, and then you end up overeating that type of stuff, and then you put on your COVID-15, So I know a lot of people are struggling with that, including trainers. And if your workout regimen consists of primarily gym work, then you've really been struggling now because you don't have a calisthenic and just outdoor cardio background to fall back on, which is why my hashtag and my motto is always do everything. Because when you do everything, you're never short, because you can always just go outside and work out. You can run, do push-ups, burpees, go to a park. There's always a workout available. So that's why you got to be able to do everything, man. And just have a versatile workout program so that in times like these, and these times do occur, people act like there's nothing that can happen that can derail you. Well, hopefully now you're realizing that our schedules and regimens are much more fragile than you might think, because look at what's going on now. So anyways, a lot of people put on COVID-15 or 20 or however many pounds you put on, and I'm no different. Actually, for probably the first month, I had a COVID negative 7 or 8 because I was doing 2-a-days. I was, 2-a-days on Mondays and Wednesdays. I was running on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we're doing a live stream. I was doing 2-day live streams, Monday and Wednesday, running outside on Tuesday and Thursday, a live stream on Friday, and then outdoor boot camp on Saturday. So that first month or so, man, I was going through the ringer. I was hurting. But I was in great shape though, And I lost a little bit of muscle mass from all the work, but not being able to be in my gym, like lifting heavy weights. I lost some muscle mass, but I was still very, very lean. However, since then, after my schedule was settled and I've been able to get back in the studio, I put on a few pounds. This past weekend, I sent my little girl down to my mother-in-law's house, and I just indulged, man, chicken wings and pappardelle and all kind of seafood and stuff like that. So, I woke up heavy this morning. So, I'm not speaking from a position of judgment. I always keep it real with y'all, man. I like to eat, and I'm not going to act like I eat chicken and broccoli every day or anything like that. I'm not going to put on some false pretense. I like to eat too. I like chicken wings. I like hamburgers. I like all the stuff that everybody else like. So, however, I know how to, number one, keep myself in a specific range. My typical weight was probably like 228 or so, probably last 2 or 3 years. Probably now the last month or so, I've been like 233, 34, just because I've been relaxing. I haven't been meal prepping, just been kind of, eating fairly good for breakfast and mostly lunch, but dinner I just kind of, eat what I want to, and I eat a little bit later. So I haven't been as disciplined as usual, and it's shown, So there's two types of people. There's people who have done this for a long time, and you just slowly gotten yourself out of a rhythm. There's people who have never really had an eating regimen, and so I want to address both of those. All right, if you have done it before, chances are you just slowly snacked and eaten your way into a rut. So you've got to get yourself back to where you were. So you got to get back in your rhythm. You got to basically reset. You got to start from the drawing board, go back to square one, and get yourself back together. Like just cut all that extra junk out, get it out of your house, out of your cabinets, out of your kitchen, out of your refrigerator, and go back to square one. All right, and stop snacking and then getting frustrated. Chances are you're just forgetting what you had to do the first time, how much discipline you had to have to get to that, very lean condition that you have been at before. Okay, so you just got to get yourself back there. Now, if you're just starting, What you really have to do is start to build a foundation that's sustainable. Don't go for the juices, 10-day cleanses where you just drink these concoctions and potions and all that. You got to do something that's sustainable. All right. A lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to do this and I'll lose, 10 or 15 pounds. And then, I'll start eating healthy after that. Well, you're not, because you're not practicing eating healthy to begin with. And so if you get those results on that juice, you're not going to continue them. You're just going to gain that weight right back, and you're going to try to juice again down the line. Don't do that. You got to build something that's sustainable by eating properly to lose that weight. If you do that, if you do it the methodical way, then you understand what it takes to do that and to sustain it. All right, other than just going to some extreme measure and then going back to what you were doing before. It doesn't work. It's always going to result in the seesaw, okay? So you're going to have to develop a sustainable eating plan, all right? Now, I'm not saying that you can't do, a cleanse or something like that, but it's got to be done with normal eating, all right? If you're trying to cleanse and go work out and you ain't got nothing on your stomach because you've been drinking all that fiber or you've been not eating any solid food, you're going to pass your behind straight out, especially if you're working out with me. So, you got to eat food, you know what I'm saying? Eat whole foods, eat your vegetables, eat your proteins, all right? And, but keep it clean, all right? Don't put all the seasoning on it. Don't eat out, all right? Make the food at your own home, okay? It's as simple as that, all right? Make good, clean, healthy foods. Don't over season. Just salt and pepper, simple stuff. Even like mustard or vinaigrette or just some vinegar on it for seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Stuff, simple stuff. All right. You got to make like super fancy meals. You know what I'm saying? So these are going to be short and to the point, and I'll continue to add to it, as we go. But, if you're going to get that COVID-15 off, all right, you got to start developing some discipline. You got to get back to the basics, you know what I'm saying, and stick with those. All right. And then get on that scale daily, you know what I'm saying? So you know what's working and you know what's not working. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? So you guys hang in there. We're gonna get through this thing together, man. It can't last forever, but while we're on restriction and all this kind of stuff, we just gotta get in how we fit in. You know what I'm saying? So it's D White. Holla at y'all next video. Body firm.
On floor press. So we're doing a double point. So we're gonna do 20. First lunge curls.